I call the Honourable Member Yang Jan. Ni hao ma.
Ni hao, thank you very much. I rise to support Conservation or Natural Heritage Protection Bill in the name of Honourable Member Jackie Dean. This bill sets out to better protect our special places and species by increasing penalties for non-compliance with laws administered by the Department of Conservation. It also implements a consistent approach to penalties across the amended laws. Mr. Speaker, as a first-generation immigrant from China, I always feel proud when I'm talking to visitors from China, and for that matter, to visitors from other parts of the world about the environment of New Zealand. I can say for sure that other Chinese immigrants share my feelings. Mr. Speaker, you may be aware that there is currently a photo exhibition in Parliament. The exhibition is called The Land of the Long White Cloud, New Zealand Through Chinese Lenses. The exhibition consists of over 40 photographs of mainly New Zealand's beautiful scenery taken by Chinese photographers in New Zealand. I'm very proud that I initiated the exhibition. I was also very grateful that Prime Minister John Key and over 40 ministers and MPs from various parties came to the opening ceremony of the exhibition. Mr. Speaker, these photographers speak loudly through their photos that they love New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud. I'm very pleased that Tourism New Zealand is interested in some of these photos and may use them to promote tourism, New Zealand tourism. So on behalf of these photographers and Chinese community, I would like to thank my colleague Jackie Dean for introducing this bill. It is imperative that we look after our natural environment. It is our greatest asset. Mr. Speaker, this bill proposes bigger fines and longer jail sentences for people who endanger our wildlife or endanger our protected natural habitats. Some penalties currently in place are far too low, and there are other inconsistencies which need to be addressed. Our flora and fauna is an important part of New Zealand's culture and heritage. We need to protect our native species for future generations. Mr. Speaker, the Local Government and Environment Committee considered the bill and recommended it be passed with some amendments. The committee took into account a number of factors, including intentionality and the type of offence. Offences motivated by commercial gain or reward will incur higher penalties. For instance, bodies corporate could be fined up to $300,000 for commercially motivated offences. The purpose of this is to create a stronger deterrent and penalise the most serious offending sufficiently severely. Mr. Speaker, as previous speakers have stated, this bill sends a strong message that we take the protection of New Zealand's wildlife and natural areas very seriously. Actions which damage or endanger our wildlife and natural areas put our protected species, good international reputation, and tourism industry at risk. So, Mr. Speaker, this bill complements the national government's efforts to boost the conservation estate, better protect our great outdoors and strengthen conservation across New Zealand. Mr. Speaker, we need a consistent approach to penalties across the laws administered by Department of Conservation. This will ensure appropriate and effective penalties, punishments, and enforcement. Vote conservation is now $444 million, almost double the $226 million in 2001 and 2002. We are investing in recovery programs for 35% more threatened species under national. We also intend to review New Zealand's threatened species management framework. Mr. Speaker, we are continuing to improve the environment and build a cleaner, greener, brighter future for all New Zealanders. I commend the bill to the House. Thank you.